Hello! We are going to be making the spell bags for the winners of last stream. The spell bag winners. Thank you guys for coming to my community night. This is for you. We are going to be starting with asabanvt, and I hope that I can get a hold of you. I thought to myself, like, wait a minute, how are they gonna know they win? But I'm gonna try my best to reach out to you and send this video to you. and everybody else. But we're starting with you, Asaban, and thank you for entering. Congratulations. And when I do get a hold of you, just make sure that you email me your information and I'll send it on over. But basically, we're making joy bags. If you haven't seen, let me grab the one of my spell bags. So this is actually the first one I made. And this is an abundance or prosperity bag. And these are, you know, the ones that I sell on my shop, but I'm actually, for you, making one that I don't sell. They're special. I bought them specifically for you, for the winners. And it has to do with joy, creativity, and excitement. Yeah, just happiness. All that really beautiful sun energy. So think sun in tarot. Think the sun in astrology. That energy is what we're, sun and Jupiter kind of energy. That's what we're working with. So I really love to show people the process of me making their baggies, because it lets me not only teach them, you know, if you want to make your own, it's pretty easy. This is just a 7.5 inch circle, and we're just gonna like sew a little seam about 1 inch in so that we can tie it off like so. And yeah, we're gonna weave in the energy of joy. I'm feeling pretty joyous. I hope you are too. And what you can do with these spell bags is you can once you get it, you know, you can charge a specific intention to the baggie. You can say, baggie, you know what, baggie? You are going to help me make my greatest masterpiece ever, you know, if you want. Or you could say, you know what, baggie, you're going to make me a happier, brighter person and help me, you know, heal my mental health, right? Like, that can be what you want. I personally like it to be like a baggie that helps with inspiration. And so I'm gonna think about, we're gonna charge the energies, we're gonna put my joy into it. So something that would make me really happy is boba. No, I'm just kidding. What would make me happy? That's such a good question. I would be really happy if I already got an apartment. You know, I'm a happy person. I'm just tying in my own happiness and joy into this. Well, first we gotta make sure there's no knots. Oopsies. There we go. And we're just like scrunching it up, right? You see a little scrunchel. People say it looks like lettuce. It's not lettuce. It's my spell bag. And inside we're gonna put this stuffing, so it's just cotton, and we're gonna put sweet orange oil. It smells really, really good. And we're also gonna put jasmine and citrine, and then also a petition. We're gonna put a petition in as well with your name on it and our intention for the spell bag, and hopefully it'll bring in that creativity and joy that you're looking for. So yeah. As you're watching the video, you know, think about what would make you happy. And every time you see your spell baggie, you can be reminded of, oh yes, that's the baggie that's gonna help me reach 1 million followers. You know, I don't think I want 1 million followers. You know, a lot of people ask me like, Ron, how come you don't want to be like super mega famous? And, you know, as long as I'm able to live a life where I help people and I'm comfortable and I got my own space, right? Like, I'm okay if I'm not insanely famous, you know? Though I understand kind of like the pursuit of it, and I do try to make my community proud of me. So, you know, things like reaching partner, like reaching certain goals, I understand, right? Like, it makes people excited, and so I get it. But maybe you want fame. Sun energy is perfect for getting fame. So we're into fame. I know you're a VTuber. So, all right, let's put some cotton in it. So the cotton is just to carry the oil, but also to make it soft, you know. And for you, you know, I was gonna say this longer one, but I'm actually being really drawn to this one for you. Something about the shape. It's also a bit more saturated than the others. I like this one for you. Feels right for you. This is yours to treat. So we're gonna put the stuffing in. And the reason we use smell for spell bags, and you don't have to, you know, not everybody uses oils, but smell is one of the biggest brain receptors, right? So think about how you can smell a box of Crayola and you're transported to kindergarten, I don't know, 2010. I don't know how old you are. I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess that would make you like, what, 20? Yeah, 2010. There you go. And maybe just one more. I noticed that the orange, you can be a little bit more, do a little bit more with. I'm just gonna put one more cotton. You just break the cotton up like this. I hope you're enjoying this. I am, and as I said, like the reason I show me doing it is so people can see we're putting in the right energy. So I put in the jasmine next. Jasmine in. Jasmine obviously has to do with abundance, but it's also an energy of joy and growth. We love jasmine. And then after that, let me make sure the stuffing is in so it can actually sit. There you go. After that, we're going to put your petition in. So here is my petition papers. I'm going to take one out. This is yours. And I want to make sure I'm spelling your name right. Let me look. asabanvt. Yeah, asaban. And it's okay if we're using your username, right? Like you chose that username. People call you Asa, I'm sure. And it helps you. It helps, you know, focus the intention. It's all right if it's not like a legal name or a birthday or anything like that. Just remember that. We already have the target, and that's your name that you chose, that you're attached to. So it's good. We're going to write asabanvt. And I'm going to write happiness, joy, success. And, you know, I'm being told by spirits that a number you should look out for that is like a sign that you're on the right track is like 10. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, you know, any 1-0 kind of sequence. I don't know why. Something about 10, 10. So I'm going to write that down too. That's a confirmation that you're going towards something that will be joyous and successful. So happiness, joy, success. And you're a VTuber, so I do want to put like, yeah, we're going to put creativity, inspiration, and positivity. Let's go. And then after that, we're going to fold it towards us. We always fold our petition towards us. We're going to, we're going to put the symbol of the sun. I'm going to write a secret symbol. And I've been doing the sun for these because I love the sun. So, just so you know, this will make you be seen and noticed for your talents. Oh, I kind of want to write talent on it. I want to write talent. It's a good one. Talent. I already put, you know, creativity, but why not get more particular? Fold it towards us. We're going to fold it towards us one more time. I'm going to put that petition in. And before I seal it up for good, before I seal that bad boy up for good, I'm going to say a little prayer. May asabanvt find happiness, joy, success. May they feel immense pleasure with what they are endeavoring in. May they be noticed for their talents, their skills, and their creative endeavors. And so it is, and so it shall be. Amen. Okay, now we're gonna seal it. So this is where we're gonna scrunch it up, and we're gonna go through. And this is why it's important to kind of leave for the inseam to be about 1 inch long, so that it has it has a really nice place to. Ooh, let me punch that through. Ooh, it's hard to do this with nails. It's a sacred art. A sacred art. There we go. Punch it through. And then after we're done sealing it this way, we're going to put a protective ribbon around it, like this one. Like that one. Just use the table. Just use the table, Ron. Good idea. Here we go. I'm just gonna do this. Now I'm going to make sure everything stays. Just go through the loop like that. Yay! And as I said, if you want to make your own, that's why I like to record it, but also to show people, like, we're putting in the right juice, we're putting in the right energy. But yeah, just email me. My email is down below. It's ranqueenofcups@gmail.com, and you can send me your shipping information, and I promise to be very respectful of that information. I won't share it with anyone. In fact, I'll just forget it, and I don't save it. I don't have an address book or anything, and the address that I'm using isn't even my real address. I just looked up a random one. You'll see, like, on the packaging, it'll say, like, oh, they're at this place. I just looked up a random place. I don't know if that's illegal. I hope not. I'm gonna get a P.O. box when I move. I swear. Okay. There we go. There she is. She's all sealed up and ready to go. Haha! Just let me know. And I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching. I thought it was a lot of fun. I love making these. It's so much fun to do these. And good luck with everything you got going on. And thank you again. Later, we're gonna do the next person. Ignite. Hello. You are my next victim. We're gonna make your spell bag for you. And the reason, I was explaining this last one, but the reason that we make the spell bags on camera is in case you want to make your own, right? You can see how it's done, but also so you can focus your energy and we can do it together, right? That's how manifestation works. You make it an experience. You make it a ritual, and also you can see that I am putting in the right juice, right? Like, I'm not like crying. I'm not angry or pissed off or anything. We're putting in love. We're putting in joy. We're putting in happiness into your baggie, and that's the intention. I actually only bought these citrines specifically for my stream. I'm not selling these. You guys are special. I don't offer these anywhere else, and a gift for my favorites. No, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to be. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have favorites. I love all of you equally. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is, if you ever want to make your own, It is a 7.5-inch, long circle. And we're going to put about an inch inseam because we're gonna bunch it up like this. And I'll show you what the asas looks like. It looks like this. Oh, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My dad wanted to talk to me. Yeah, so we're just gonna weave in, we're weaving in the energy of joy. And if you're a streamer, this is perfect, right? Because it has sun energy tied to it, citrine. And I feel like giving you the long one. I feel like this one's meant for you. And yeah, citrine has to do with happiness. Has to do with excitement, creativity. So does the orange oil. We're gonna put that in there too. Everything here is about bringing in, positivity, bringing in the happiness. So imagine as I'm weaving in your spell bag that we're tying in the energy of. Ooh. Whoops. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes you gotta put in the work for the spell. That's why it's called spell work. My bad. My knot came undone. Whoopsies. I must have cut it too short. My bad. Sorry. Well, they were like, not good enough. You gotta weave it in better. No, okay. Sorry. Alright, so we're gonna weave it. Happiness, joy, and success. All that really fun, like sunny sun, Jupiter kind of energy. Let's go, Jupiterians. So, if you've been needing a little bit more, just happiness and joy in your life, that's what these baggies are for. That's what these. See, it works this time. Second time's the charm. So, I always like to make up a story too. I think it's kind of fun. Alright, imagine you wake up one morning and oh my gosh, let's say, I don't know what you're attracted to, but let's say you've got a beautiful wife. Oh my god, she's a big titty goth girl. No, I'm just kidding. You have this, unless you want that, you've got this beautiful big titty wife. And she makes you your favorite breakfast. Wow. Not only is she serving you fresh milk, but those milkers in my... I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make it sexual. I'm just being silly. We don't have to do that. Let's think of a different story. You're walking down the road, and all of a sudden, you see the most beautiful sun you've ever seen. And there's clouds in the sky, and you're seeing those like rays beam throughout the clouds, like those ray beams, those beam rays. And the birds are singing, you're smiling, and your phone is charged, and later that day you're going on a date, or maybe you're going to see your best friend. That's the energy we're trying to tie in. More moments like that where we're seeing the beauty, we're feeling optimistic, but we're also trying to bring in, right, like that seems a little bit too serene. There's an energy behind this, right? Like we're excited, it's like we just had a Red Bull but we didn't. That's what we're trying to bring in, baby. And you had your favorite cup of coffee, and man, is it hitting, it's slapping. Oh my god. That's what we're trying to weave in. Sorry. I'm really sorry about the goth jokes. Unless you like that, then I'm not sorry. If you like that, you're welcome. Okay. There we go. Simple as. Simple as. Yeah. And so after you're done weaving, you just kind of scrunch it up like so. But before you scrunch it up completely, before you completely scrunchel, let me make sure it's on the outside. You want to take some of this. We're gonna take some cotton, and we're going to we're gonna use that to carry the oil, but also so it's not, you know, just a baggie with herbs in it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna pour in some sweet orange oil. Sweet orange has to do with joy and warmth. We love sweet orange. It smells really good. And I'm gonna put just some more fluffed up cotton for you, so that it stays upright. You know, I want it to stay upright. Kind of want it to sit like this. Unlike mine's like flipping all over the place, but it's okay if it doesn't, you know. And the reason, I think I explained this earlier, but I want to say it again. The reason we use smell is because it's very powerful. It really activates our brain. You know, that's why people do aromatherapy. And so we're putting the cotton in. And then after that, we're going to put in the citrine. Citrine's going to be nice and nestled in. And then we're going to put the jasmine in. Let's go, jasmine. Jasmine's very nice. It actually represents abundance and growth. As it says, I wrote it down on my my Ziploc baggie. And after that, we're gonna do the petition. So we're gonna get some petition paper, like so. We're gonna write your name. We're just gonna write your username. We're gonna put asabanvt_nights. And your username has your energy tied all over it, so don't worry. We're gonna write happiness, joy, success, positivity. We're also going to write creativity and inspiration. And there we go. It's that easy. And then we always, when we have a petition, we fold it towards us because we want to bring that energy in. And I always write a sacred symbol on the outside. And for these, I've been doing the sun. I just really like the sun. So we're going to draw the sun. And I don't know why, but I feel like I need to go get a sun charm for you. So give me a moment. I'm gonna put a charm in your bag too. Yeah, I went to my charm bag. This is my only sun charm. I just feel really called to give it to you. So we're gonna put it in your baggie too. I don't know. If your baggie ever comes undone, maybe you can use this charm for another spell. You can use your citrine too. Whatever you got going on. We're just gonna fold it like this too. We're gonna put that in there. That in there, nice and snug. Make sure everything sits nice. Good. And now we're going to seal it up. But first, let's say a prayer. We're gonna cast now. I know it's a little cringe. Not everybody likes this part, but you know, you're welcome to participate. This is where we put the energy and the intention in as well. Everything is intentional, but this is where we use words. So we're gonna go, may aphotic nights have happiness, joy, success. May they have creative inspiration flow to them effortlessly. May they be optimistic in the face of even the most awfulest of cases, so that they can live a joy-filled and fulfilled life. And so it is, and so it shall be. Yay! Amen. And then we can seal it up properly. So this is where we just scrunchel it in. It's already nice and scrunchled, so I'm gonna start sewing it up properly. And I had to learn this the hard way. I've had quite a few baggies come unraveled because I skipped this part, but I know better now. And if your baggie does come unraveled, just, trust that it did everything it needed to. And then you can use your citrine and your charm that I felt called to give you in whatever kind of spell work you want to do. If you do spell work, and it's okay if you don't, maybe you can just keep your citrine around, put it maybe in your wallet, in your pocket, in your car, somewhere you want to bring in more joy, maybe on your desk. But yeah, and as I explained, right, like the sweet orange oil, it smells good, it smells really good. So wherever you put your spell baggie is going to smell really nice, and it'll help remind you of the energies you're trying to bring in, which is really good. I just realized my nails kind of have like that oranginess to them too, so perfect. It matches! It matches! Oh! Alright, now we're going to just kind of sneak it around a few times. And tie it off. And then after that, the final stage after this is we're going to put a protective ribbon or yarn around it. Make sure anything we don't want stays away. So the energy of black is very protective, which is why we use it. That's why you'll see a lot of witches wearing black. Wearing black. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we're gonna do the yarn. Tie it like this. There we go. And as I said before, just email me your information and I'll send it over. I'll send it over so you can have the physical item. Yeah, just email me. It's ranqueenofcups@gmail.com. And I promise to be very respectful of your information. Very, very respectful. Okay. There we go. It's so cute. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. There we go. Thank you very much, Aphonic Night. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you had a good time. And we're going to get to the next person. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye. efthem1a. You're up. You're up. You're next. My next Victim Warga's winner. We're going to do your spell baggie for you. Congratulations on winning. The reason I make a video, of me making the spell baggie is so that, number one, you can see that I'm putting the right energy in. Number two, if you want to make your own, you can see the process of it all. And number three, I can explain what everything is and why I'm doing it. So yeah, we're going to put in citrine for you. We're also going to put in jasmine, which has to do with abundance, growth, all that fun stuff. And the really magical thing, I think it's mostly the crystal, but also the smell. We're putting in sweet orange oil, and sweet orange has to do with warmth, joy, positivity, and that's what we're doing. That's the spell that we're casting for you to bring in more positivity, bring in more joy, as well as creativity and inspiration. So what we're gonna do, if you ever do want to make your own, is this is about a 7.5 inch wide, little circle, and we're gonna put in a 1 inch inseam. And as we are making our beautiful spell baggie, imagine yourself in a really happy, joyous state. So, think of something that will make you really excited and really happy. Think about, I don't know, maybe when you completed a video game, or maybe when you beat a really hard boss, Or when you were playing Genshin and you finally rolled You finally rolled a 5-star cutie. Something like that. We're trying to bring in that energy, and that's what we're gonna weave into your baggie for you today. So you do that, and I'm gonna think about positive stuff for me. Sometimes I do make stories up. Like last person I came up with a story of, they had they woke up to their they woke up to their big titty goth wife who made them breakfast in bed. I realized maybe not everybody likes that. I would like that. But whatever brings you joy. So imagine you're on vacation and you're in Italy. Oh my God, how beautiful Italy. And as you're there, someone goes buongiorno, and you go margarita. And you can get some nice pizza. And you enjoy yourself, and oh my gosh, the culture is beautiful. What if you're Italian and I'm like offending you? I'm so sorry. Margarita. The pizza, you get it? I'm so sorry if you're... I apologize to all Italians. Please don't cancel me. Oh no, you posted cringe. You're gonna lose subscribers. But yeah. Oh, and by the way. And notice how I'm really happy. Notice how I'm like having a good time. I'm putting that energy in, right? That's why I don't... that's why I record it too. I want people to see that I'm not like crying. I'm not stressed out. I'm not weaving that energy in. We're putting in happiness. We're putting in joy. There we go. And almost done. We're like more than halfway done. But what else makes me happy? I will say we are putting sun energy in. So it's really good if you want to be noticed for something. The sun is very bright, very cheery. If you're looking to be noticed, like for example, let's say you're a content creator, perfect energy to tie in. But we're looking for positive energy, like positive things to notice us, not negative stuff. And I'm not talking about like, oh my gosh, I got smiled at the cashier. No, I'm talking about like our friends and our loved ones wanting to spend time with us, and we have a great moment with them. We're not trying to bring in energies that would exhaust us, or I don't want to say meaningless. I think having the cashier smile at you is nice. we love smiling cashiers, but I'm trying to say we're trying to bring in something meaningful. There we go. We've got our baggie nice and scrunchelled. It kind of looks like a bonnet. You turn it inside out. And now we're gonna put in the cushies. So we're just gonna put in this cotton, and I will just break it up. The reason we put the cotton in is number 1, to carry the oil, and number 2, so it's not just like a bunch of herbs and rocks kind of bouncing around. So we're gonna put the oil in. Put in one more. And anytime you're trying, like let's say you're having a hard day, like you're feeling sad, you can pick up your happiness, joy, and creativity spell baggie, and it can help you feel better, right? The smell will be nice. Maybe you'll remember the video. Maybe you'll like relive the energy of winning. Yeah, you won. And now we're gonna put in the citrine. Everything's been cleansed, everything's been charged, but we are gonna do like a little like prayer over it too. So there we go. Nice and nestled in. And we're gonna put in some jasmine. Not too much, just enough. It smells good. And then after that, we're gonna write the petition. So with the petition, and this one's shaped funny. With the petition, we're gonna write your name down. So efthem1a, efthem. I like your username. efthem1a. And we're gonna write. And by the way, as I mentioned this before, but your username has your energy all over it. You wrote it. People recognize you as it. It's you. Target unlock has your energy. So, efthem1a, happiness, joy, success, positivity, optimism, as well as creativity and inspiration. Inspirational. And anytime we have a petition, we always fold it towards us because we want to bring the energy in. Very old practice. And now we're going to write a sacred symbol. I've been writing the sun. I've been doing the sun for everybody with these baggies. And by the way, you're special. Like I bought these citrines. Like I bought this yellow fabric and everything specifically for the winners of my giveaway. And so, nobody else has these. These are unique. There you go. Beautiful sun. Beautiful, beautiful sun. And we're gonna fold it towards us. We're gonna put it in there. And now we're done with the stuffing and stuff like that. I just want to say before we do our little prayer that if it ever comes apart, just trust that your baggie did its job. I've been sewing it pretty good, so I think it'll be fine. But let's say you really want what's inside, like you want your citrine, and you said to yourself, this bag, it's done me well, but I really want that crystal. That's okay. You can undo it, unravel everything, and take your crystal and say, thank you, baggie, thank you, baggie. And you can put it anywhere. You can put it, let's say that you get really sad at night. You can leave it somewhere you can see. If you struggle with loneliness or something like that, you can put it under your pillow. It smells really good. You can leave it in your car, wherever. I would recommend personally, if you let's say you're an artist or if you're a creator, any kind of talent, do any kind of talent, I would put it on your desk or in your studio if you have one. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I wish I had a studio. And and there we go. Now we're going to do the prayer before I seal it up. We are going to say it. I know this part's cringe, but this is how we do, we tie words into magic. And we're going to say, may efthem1a find happiness, find joy, find success. May they be enlightened to be inspired and creative. May great ideas come to them easily and with ease of access. May they be on it. May they be energetic. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay, there we go. May you see the bright side of things. May you always assume the best, but be prepared for the worst, as they say. And now we're just going to properly tie this, seal it for you. And I'm also going to put a protective, sorry about the train behind me. I'm also going to put a protective seal on it as well. Make sure nothing we don't want gets in it. No? I love witchcraft, and I always tell people this, witchcraft is just prayer. It's just manifestation with arts and crafts. And it's awesome. I love it so much. I feel like turning it into an experience makes it really fun. I think it makes it more memorable. And in my opinion, I think it makes it more powerful. In my humble opinion. But who am I? Who am I? It's not like I manifested anything awesome. Just kidding. I manifested so much beauty and joy and love into my life. I'm a very, very lucky person, I get all of you, and I get to do free things for people I love, and I get to do what I'm really passionate about, which is spirituality. And yeah, it's really great. And I want you to find the same fulfillment and the same happiness that I've found. And I know you will. I know you will. And you can. Anybody can. Alright, let's do this real quick. And then do that. Almost done with this part. There you go, there you go. And now we're going to put your protective seal around it. And if the, if it falls off, it's okay. It's just tied on there. It's not the end of the world. Just say thank you for doing your job, seal. Thank you. And you can tie it back on if you want to, if you can, or you can find your own black ribbon, or you can just, say, you can just cleanse it yourself, whatever you gotta do. Whatever feels right for you. There you go. I think I made it a little long. Better long than short though. And I gotta use my mouth, I'm sorry, hold on. Sorry, I have to make sure like it's on tight or it falls off. So see, look, oopsies, I gotta redo it. See, I gotta try that again. Hold on. That's why it's called spell work, baby. You gotta put in the work. One time I was making one of these baggies and I was almost done. Like, I was recording it for someone who bought one, and right then and there the whole thing just fell apart and I was like, are you okay? No, I'm just kidding. I actually just restarted the whole thing and I showed them. I was like, hey, just so I tried this once before and I failed, but don't worry, we're gonna get this baggie to you, and you're gonna be prosperous, damn it. Are you okay? No, they're fine. I don't actually believe it is like any kind of omen. I don't like that. I don't like to practice fear. I think that's wrong. I think that's not nice. There we go. See, look at that. Always look on the bright side of life. There we go. There's your baggie. Isn't she pretty? Oh. Thank you very much, efthem1a. I really appreciate it, and good luck with everything you got going on. See you later. Bye-bye.